Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day to you. Now, depending where you are in the world, it's our nighttime devotion. We're reading from the devotional Conflict and Courage. The title today, Too Many Soldiers. Judges 7 verse 2. And the Lord said unto Gideon, the people that are with thee are too many for me to give the Midianites into their hands. Lest Israel vaunt themselves against me, saying, mine own hand have saved me. It had been made a law in Israel that before they went to battle, the following proclamation should be made throughout the army. What man is there that have built a new house and have not dedicated it? Let him go and return to his house, lest he die in battle and another man dedicate it. And what man is he that have planted a vineyard and have not yet eaten of it? Let him also go and return unto his house, lest he die in the battle and another man eat of it. And what man is there that have betrothed a wife and have not taken her? Let him go and return unto his house, lest he die in the battle and another man take her. And the officers were to speak further to the people, saying, what man is there that is fearful and fainthearted? Let him go and return unto his house, lest his brethren's heart faint as well as his heart. That's taken from Deuteronomy 20, 5 to 8. Because his numbers were so few compared with those of the enemy, Gideon had refrained from making the usual proclamation. He was filled with astonishment at the declaration that his army was too large. But the Lord saw the pride and unbelief existing in the hearts of his people. Aroused by the stirring appeals of Gideon, they had readily enlisted, but many were filled with fear when they saw the multitudes of the Midianites. Yet, had Israel triumphed, those very ones would have taken the glory to themselves instead of ascribing the victory to God. Gideon obeyed the Lord's direction, and with a heavy heart, he saw 22,000 or more than 2/3 of his entire force depart for their homes. The Lord is willing to do great things for us. We shall not gain the victory through numbers, but through the full surrender of the soul to Jesus. We are to go forward in his strength, trusting in the mighty God of Israel. There is a lesson for us in the story of Gideon's army. The Lord is just as willing to work through human efforts now and to accomplish great things through weak instrumentalities. Too many soldiers. So the crux of the story is the fact that Gideon started off with, was it 30,000? I think it was. Something like that. I can't remember the exact number to start with. But he just ended up with, I think it was 300. You'd have to go and read it. But it's about putting your trust in God. The same as we've been reading of all the Israelites coming out of Egypt and all the Israelites overcoming the Assyrians, all the Egyptian Israelites overcoming the Red Sea, the Israelites overcoming the Jericho wall, etc., etc. Many a time they don't have to lift a finger, they don't even have to swing a sword. They have to pray and trust in God. And here, exactly the same thing happened with Gideon. He just had to follow and obey the Lord's direction. Trust him and let him lead, as we should.